Hey there, Dominic. I'm just kind of getting wrapped up and out of here. So we have our new post here. Obviously, he's been replaced here, so he's sitting on the saddle now. So he's up off the ground a little bit. Just got this little air gap down there, which just helps it literally not sit on the ground. So it helps it dry out, prevents early decompromisation. So this is nice. I've got the post sitting nicely up into here. We've got our new, and this is I guess the beam detail, how this beam interacts with that fascia. And now that it's kind of done, I guess this is maybe how I was thinking it was going to go, where the beam is behind the fascia. However, due to the height of this fascia board and just the angle it comes down at and the overall depth and where this guy sits, even though he is tucked behind him, we still have that 4 to 5 tapering inches of exposed end there. And so that's where Wayne's going to come and put metal capping onto that. I've given him, this used to have metal hat on it. He's taken it away just to get it color matched, so we'll have the same color finishing as a hat on top of that guy, and then we'll also have the same metal face on that one, matching the color of everything else around it. And so obviously we've got our fascia replaced over here, just past that rotted section. Our post again is repaired. The beam is changed. What is that there? The beam is changed all the way back into the house over here. And so this all went really well. As far as the ants go, to give you the ant update, that's probably the most important thing about this. Good news. So the ants were only seen quite literally like right here where my finger was, within a few, 6 inches this way and maybe 6 inches that way. They're all, at the end of the day, concentrated right here, living in between this ply and this ply, or maybe this ply, between the pieces we removed. They were all there. We didn't see a single ant beyond that point anywhere there. 0 ants. And we also didn't, actually I guess this is kind of gone, but we didn't really see ants over here. It was really just kind of, they worked their way into here, so they were eating here. When this beam was out fully, we could kind of see, with these guys removed, we had a bit of an access to eyeball up all these different lengths in between the rafters to see the subroof. Everything looked amazing. It looked super clean. 0 ants, 0 sign of degradation of any kind. And then furthermore, I called Ron there, the ant fellow, and he just advised me that once we got it onto the ground, I kind of called him, because then I just let him know we had some ants. So he just asked me to basically take the wood that had the ants in it, which is those sections of the beam, and to get them basically off the property more than 500 feet away, like right away. So I just had Wayne run them out to the beach, just some place he knows, I suppose, and we just sent those ants to the beach. And then also when we were kind of working on this stuff, we did notice, I think just ants fell onto the ground over here, and so we just killed every ant we possibly saw. And I think when we were taking this apart initially, there was one single ant who was drastically larger than every other ant. And not that I know much about ants, but I'm assuming that was the queen ant. So I killed that one on the spot. And then we removed the wood to the beach and we killed everything that we could possibly see. And then for the day that I've been here, I haven't really seen a single ant anywhere in the premises now. So I hope that that's mostly solved the problem. And of course, feel free to still get in Ron to do kind of preventative measures for the future. But from what I can tell, there is 0 ants inside this roof currently. And yeah, and everything else has gone really well today. Actually, I got to take off that one little scab we added there to help support. And yeah, it went really well. We had our temporary wall over here. I had a little beam structure over here. Oh, actually, I need to clean up a little bit better. I still have to take off this board. This is where we had our false wall, actually. I had a bearing, I had kind of posts going up to here. We had some posts going up to that top plate again, and then up to the top plate there. We had another support here catching the end of the roof, so we were freely able to remove all the beams, all the posts, set the beams back in first, and then we set the post in after. And yeah, then actually, while we were just doing this all, I did set this guy a little bit more level than he was. I didn't want to change anything crazily from what it was before, but it did have a bit of a decent slope to this. And I did check that also this had a pretty decent slope kind of falling away. So I just lifted it like I don't know, like a half an inch, not really much, but it just helps with this guy being a bit more level and helps that guy being slightly more level. But I didn't want to go much more, so I didn't change any points further back, let's say. But yeah, so this all went really well, and this is my my update for you. Hope you're having a nice day in Ottawa. See you soon. Bye.